thank you for joining me for STEAM Storytime. I'm so happy to see you. Hi. I'm sorry you interrupted me. I was right in the middle of painting. Yes, and not just any kind of painting. I am working with bath paints. So that is what we're going to experiment with today. Are you so excited? Have any of you ever painted? I just did. Have any of you ever painted in the bathtub with paints? Some of you have, some of you haven't. Well, I don't know if you've done this before, but today we are going to make our very own bath paints. Yay! So, I hope that you're excited and I hope that you'll join me. And you know what? We do exciting things every week on STEAM Storytime, and they are released every Monday at 10:30 a.m. on Facebook, so you can find it there. Or you can catch the video anytime by visiting our YouTube channel, Findlay Library, or going to our website, www.findlaylibrary.org, where you can find it under the Children's Pull-Down tab. Today, we will be having fun with bath time experimenting and play. Do you love playing in the tub? Oh, I bet you do. Well, we better get started then. So, let's start it out by singing our STEAM Storytime song. And if you don't know all the words yet, that's okay. We're all still learning them, and soon enough we'll all be singing together. Okay, so it goes like this. The more that we learn science, learn science, learn science, the more that we learn science, the happier we'll be. We'll know things and do things and explore many new things. The more that we learn science, the happier we'll be. I think that's true. Let's get started. Let's do a rhyme about elephants in the tub. Do you see my tub here? It has bubbles and a duck. What else should we put in the tub? How about an elephant? One elephant in the tub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splish, splash. Come on in. Who's coming next? Another elephant. Okay. Two elephants in the tub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splish, splash. Come on in. Who's coming next? We have a yellow, a gray, and now we have an orange elephant. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 3 elephants in the tub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splish, splash. Come on in. Who's coming next? Ooh, a pretty teal elephant. So we have teal, orange, yellow, gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elephants in the tub going for a swim. What happens? Knock, knock. Splish, splash. Come on in. Is there room for another? Well, let's see. Oh, we have a purple elephant. So how many does that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elephants in the tub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. They all fell in. They all fell down into the tub. Well, hi friends. I love experimenting, and something that's really fun to experiment with is bath time. And if you have ever painted in the bath, you know how much fun that can be. And if you haven't, you are about to find out, because we are going to make our very own bath paints. Super exciting and super safe for you to use in the tub. So one of the things that you will need is some soap. So you can use, I have some dish soap, but you can use shampoo, body soap, baby soap, any kind of soap you have that's left over, you can use that. And then we also will be using something called cornstarch. And this kind of thickens things up. So if you have something that's kind of watery and runny, you can add cornstarch to it and it makes it a little bit thicker. Yes, it's a thickening agent. And then we will be using food coloring, and I have the gel form, but it also has liquid food coloring, and I am using blue, yellow, and red. So we can do a little color creation today. And then I have my cups. I have a cup for the blue, a cup for the red, and a cup for the yellow, a little bit of water. And then I have my measuring spoons for when I'm measuring dry ingredients like cornstarch, and I'll be using the 1 tablespoon. And then I have a little measuring cup type here, and that's what we use for things that are liquid like soap. So we will be using that, and we will be using 1/8 cup. And then I have something to stir with. You can use a spoon if you like, and some paint brushes. And also, maybe you can kind of see it. I have a little bit of a plasticky tablecloth, something to keep down while I make up my paints. And then, let's see, a little bit of paper towels for a little bit of cleanup. So that is everything you should need to make bath paints with me. If you'd like, you can pause the video so you can gather up everything you need, or you can always rewatch this video later and make it then. So let's get started. So the first thing I will do is I will take my 1 tablespoon and I will get my cornstarch out, and I will scoop out 1 tablespoon, but oh my, look at this. There's too much, isn't there? It's coming up over the top. So I need to, let's see how we can show this to you. I'll do it over top of this cup. I need to kind of, you're gonna watch this. I'm gonna use the flat side. See how it's flat? And I'm going to scoop, maybe I should move this closer so you can see. Scoop off the excess into this cup, which I will put back into the cornstarch. Now look, it's nice and level. That is 1 tablespoon. And then I put that into one of my paint cups. So I do this twice for each cup. So 2 tablespoons into each cup. After you have put 2 tablespoons into each of the cups you're going to make some paint in, see I have 3 cups because I'm using 3 colors. Next step will be to add the soap. So you want 1/8 cup. And when we're measuring liquids, we measure into a measuring cup. So also, when you're measuring with liquids, you kind of get so your eye level and check to see if you made it to the line that you need. And I made it just right, so I'm all set. And then you pour it out. And then I'll do that 2 more times. Now, we have soap, cornstarch. What else do we need? Well, we need the color, don't we? Let me move these measuring sticks out of the way. Measuring spoons. I'm going to start with, let's see, blue. And with mine, it's a gel food color. So I just kind of squeeze some in. And with yours, you'll probably, if you're using liquid, just a few drops, maybe 3 drops. You can always use more if you want it to be a deeper color. And then stir, stir, stir. And then we'll do some red. and some yellow. And each one I'm going to stir. So you stirred the blue. Can you see how blue it's getting? And then stir the yellow. Wipe off your stir or your spoon in between so you don't mix your colors. Stir your next one. Yeah, there's yellow. Wipe. And then stir the last one. And that's red. Yeah, oh, those colors look good. Let's see. Next, if you're gonna kind of check your consistency of your paint. If it's really drippy, and if you put your paintbrush in and it's too runny, what do? Well, you need to use some of that thickening agent we talked about earlier, which is cornstarch in our world. So I would use maybe a teaspoon at a time until you get it thick enough to where you can paint with it without it being too drippy. Yep, so just add a tablespoon. And you can do that to each of the colors that needs it. Now, what if it's too thick and it's too pasty and it's not like paint? Well, then you can add water to it, a little at a time, because a little bit will go a long way. You don't want too much, because then you'll need to add the cornstarch. But it's kind of an experiment, isn't it? Using something to get it to the right consistency. And we've learned some really great skills so far, haven't we? We have learned how to measure liquids, how to measure dry substances. We've learned what thickens something that's runny or what makes something that's thick runnier. Yeah? So, I hope you had a great time with me today. I had a great time too. And let's do this again soon. Let's keep experimenting. Oh, friends, I've had a great time with you today, and I'm sorry that we're all done with our STEAM story time. But if you would like to explore STEAM more, I hope you'll check out my STEAM Storytime bookshelf, where I have some books I picked out just for you. And I have even more at the library, so you are welcome to stop by anytime and pick out some more books to explore. This has been a great time exploring all things STEAM with you, and I hope you'll keep it up at home. Now, if you would like other Storytime experiences, I also have Storytime Snippets every Wednesday at 10:30 on Facebook, as well as Storytime Live, which is the first Wednesday of each month. And that's at 10:30, and it happens via Zoom, so that you can talk and sing and play with me from the comfort of your living room, and we can have story time together. So lots of fun and lots of ways to explore story time together. And these videos are available on Facebook, but they're also available on the library's YouTube channel, Findlay Library, as well as our website, www.findlaylibrary.org. Now, if you would like to be a part of our Storytime Live experience, just check out our library's website and sign up there. Until next time, my little STEAM explorers, I hope that you will keep playing and singing and exploring and asking questions, asking why. Keep it up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.